Hello everyone. Hello. Interesting video today. Listen. Oh, okay, let me explain something. Before I start the video, it's basically like a backstory that I made up, like a story. I'm gonna read this story to you, a story that I made. So it has a bunch of holes in it, and nothing really makes sense because I made it up. You get it? Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, I want to start. I don't want to waste no one's time, especially mine, because I feel like I haven't uploaded and I'm so bored. I guess this is about my character. Most of you guys seen it. Obviously he's in every video I have now in the thumbnail. So he's based on a thing I saw a while back when I was younger, and it is called the Fresno Nightcrawler. I don't know why they call it crawler, because that shit, it's literally just legs with pants and it just wish. So basically, I based his design on that. And at first, so that's where the design came in. And I looked more into it as like recently, and I found out I kind of knew it was fake, but like I didn't know. Obviously, someone already debunked it. It's all debunked. It's not real. So that also means I get to make shit up about it, not claiming it. See, the difference is it's a type of whatever the fuck the Nightcrawler was. That's my way of getting around it. It's an alien. Yeah, it's an alien. Okay. That's the whole like gif of me getting into it. So now that we understand what it is, we can actually get into it. The species that I made up is called Boggy. And now Boggies, let me read a little bit. I did this whole thing on my Discord. It's so funny because none of it, like, I'm so bad at grammar and all that stuff. So let me read some of the description about Boggies. So first things first, Boggies are also the same. So they all look the same. They don't really have genders. The only thing they can do to dress up as whatever the hell they want is to dress up like a male or a female. And this was just due to because they're aliens, and I don't think aliens really have penises or poochies. The thing about a Boggy is that they love to wear items. They're always naked. They're naked. I mean, they don't consider it naked, but they don't like walking around without any clothes, or at least shoes. I do have a picture of one of my characters dressed in shoes. Another thing is, if they are in a group of other Boggies, they try to look different from other Boggies so they won't get mixed up. A good example is whenever I made a thumbnail and I made 3 Boggies. The middle one was me, right side is my friend, and the left side is my cousin. So to tell apart each other, my cousin wore a flower hat. I didn't wear anything, and my friend wore a wig. And you might be asking, how the hell do they wear wigs and flower hats? You know, how do they just not fall off? One thing about a Boggy is that they're sticky, so their skin is sticky. So if they want to pick something up, they just gonna slap it with their foot and pick it up. Say me, I put a hat on a Boggy, it's gonna stay on there until I take it off. They can't really take off things on their own. One of the issues about a Boggy is that they have a really hard time communicating, since they don't really use their mouth. They do have mouths, I'll show you that right now, but they mostly talk with their eyes, and most of the time they're just trying to give you a look so you can figure it out to help them or do something for them. So yes, they do have mouths. They do eat. The thing about a Boggy is that it hurts to open their mouth to eat, so they only open it to eat. They don't really want to talk. I don't even think they can talk. They have tongues. I don't think they ever tried, and it hurts them too much to open their big ass mouth. And when you are assigned a Boggy, which basically you just join my Discord and you get assigned one, they're called mini Boggies, is that though your character will always correlate to your height. So they're different heights depending on your height, but they always will be taller than you. But obviously other Boggies are taller than other Boggies, and that's just depends. Now their personality is also random. They don't really come. They can either be like you or something else. You know, you can always make it up. But they usually are nice to be around. They're kind of like your pet, so they're just gonna be like you. And something that I want to bring up right now is that they do not like the sun. And I messed up because I said they didn't like the sun because of the light, and they're so used to the dark. But I wanted to switch it up, so they're not used to the sun rays. Like, it's not the heat that gets to them or the light. It's like in their planet, their sun is different, and I'll show you that right now. So they're not used to it. So if you're gonna take your Boggy outside, advice to bring an umbrella or something to hide them from our sun. So you might be asking, where the fuck do Boggies come from? And they do have a planet, and the planet is unnamed because I don't feel like naming a planet. The thing about a Boggy is they actually grow on trees. And ignore the background. I'll discuss on the background right now, but we basically grow on trees. We're like fruit. We go on fruit. I'm gonna show you kind of how we come out, because we do have a mother, and each these trees have a mother in them. I'll show you how they kind of produce us. So this is the slime bug. It's the name of the mother is called slime bug, and they kind of just sweat us off, and the stems, or like the brain of the tree, kind of picks up the sweat and kind of puts us out like a fruit. The thing about this planet, they're not the only things on this planet. We're basically the lowest of the lows in this planet. One of the things we have to look out for, the procs. The procs are the weird looking square dudes. You know, they look mean. You know, they want the slime bug. They don't really want us. We don't taste that good. We're just bland. But the slime bug is what they want, the mother, because it tastes good and they want to eat it. And basically the Lorax, the whole theme of the Lorax, we have the Sheiks. The Sheiks look like the quiet guy, or whatever you want to call them. They look like a quiet guy, but they're basically the caretakers of the Boggies. So they take care of us. And the Sheiks and the procs fight each other very often, but the Sheiks are the good guys. The Sheiks are the good guys. The Sheiks are good guys. I don't know the backstory to the Sheiks yet. I'm gonna make that shit up later on. I'm sure I'll think of it. Another thing about the planet you want to notice is the grass is red, the cloud is red, the sun is blue. This looks like a fucking Dr. Seuss book right now. There's a spider on my desk. I killed it. Yes, it looks like a fucking Dr. Seuss book. I know, I like the colors. I like it when it's like, it looks weird. The little thing, the sun, see, this was talking about. We have a blue sun. So the sun energy is not the same as the red, or our sun. And they don't really give off the same energy, I guess. I don't know how a blue sun actually works. I think a blue sun is hotter than our sun. But yeah, that's the whole story of, or so far the lore of the Boggies. So yes, this is our mascot. Our mascot's called Boggy. The creatures are called Boggy. I get how confusing that is, but it just kind of how it is. Before I leave off, obviously I'm gonna write more and I'll continue this, but I don't want you guys to take it too serious. Like, there is a lot of plot holes and like things you can always pick out, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm just making this shit up, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Also, next video is gonna probably be about Minecraft. We actually did a poll on Instagram. If you get, thank you for people who participated on Instagram, because I had a good day and liked the little story I did.